Good morning, students. This is the last experiment, experiment 5 of physics practical of class 9. Aim is to verify the laws of reflection of light by using a plane mirror. You all know what are the laws of reflection. In laws of reflection, the angle of incidence, that is small I, is always equal to the angle of reflection, that is small r, which we will prove through this experiment by using a plane mirror. So in this experiment we require a board in which we will fix the paper, a pencil, ruler, protractor, and this is the plane mirror. So here angle of incidence is given 30 degree, 40 degree, 45 degree, 50 degree and 60 degree. To start with the experiment, first we fix this paper on the board with the help of board pin. This is the board pin. We fix this paper. 5 diagrams you will get for each angle. Then we take the ruler, draw a straight line. This is mirror M1 in the diagram. Okay, so this is the mirror. MM dash is the mirror. And on this line we put a point O. This is the point of incidence, and with the help of protractor we draw perpendicular on the point of incidence 90 degree. This is ON. ON is the normal. Then we will take incident ray. Incident ray makes an angle of 30 degree. See here, this is the first one, 30 degree. So angle of incidence I is the angle between normal and the incident ray. So from normal we take 30 degree. From this side, from 90 when we will take on the 60, so that the angle between 90 and 60 is the 30 degree. We put a point, then draw the line. This is incident ray OA. We put an angle of incidence, that is I, is 30 degree. Now after doing all this, now we keep the mirror on this line. We keep the mirror on this line. Okay, and then we take 4 sharp paper pins. 4 sharp paper pins. On the incident ray, there you see in the diagram, P1 and P2, 2 pins we put on the incident ray. We put on the incident ray 2 pins, P1 and P2. When we see from this side, we see the images of these 2 pins in the mirror. Now, alongside the images of these 2 pins, we fix another 2 pins, that is P3 and P4. You see in the diagram, P3 and P4. So we fix 2 pins. We fix 2 pins, P3 and P4. So that the images of these P1 and P2, we should be very careful that the mirror should not move. Okay, so images of P1 and P2 and pins P1, P3 are in the straight line. When these four are in the straight line, this is the experiment is over. Then we remove the mirror, remove the pins, we write down this is P3, this is P4, this is P1, this is P2. Now joining these two P3 and P4, we join with the point of incidence and measure. This is reflected ray. We measure the angle between reflected ray and the normal. This is R, angle of refraction. It should come 30 degree. When we measure this angle, it is coming about 32 degree. So there may be a chance of 1 degree, 2 degree error. Whatever measurement we get, we write on the table here, like angle of incidence is 30 degree, this will be 32 degree. So but actually angle of incidence should be equal to angle of reflection. If your experiment is very accurate, then these two angles will be it should be equal. Like this, making an angle of incidence 40 degree, we take the angle of reflection. Then angle of incidence we take 45 and then measure angle of reflection like 50, 60 at this and complete the table. Okay, the paper on which we are doing this experiment, after doing all the diagrams, like 3 experiment we do this side, then turn the page, fix this side, 2 experiment this side. This you can make in your paper, making the angles, angle of incidence and angle of reflection, and then we fold this paper into 4 folds, and in the practical copy, we write the index, that is experiment 5 to verify laws of reflection, and then here we write the experiment. What is the angle of reflection? We write here, and this page we fix one corner, we fix here so that it can be opened and seen like this. So we will complete this experiment. You will complete this experiment in the assignment copy, which I will send you, and this paper you will make and fix here. So with this we complete the experiment 5 of the physics practical. So up till here is the experiments. All these 5 experiments you will do in your practical notebook, and when it will be asked by the school to submit, you will submit in the school for correction. Okay, thank you.